Murfreesboro has lately become a thriving hybrid of hundreds of musicians, singers, and songwriters. With its close proximity to Nashville, it is a breeding ground for new talent to be brought up in the spotlight. While the sold-out crowds and red carpets might seem like a distant blur for some bands, many artists can still make their music heard by utilizing the many historic venues in the area. Some of these venues include Bluesboro and Liquid Smoke.
Liquid Smoke first opened April 1st, 2003 by Kelly and Mike Lemire. As far as bands here at Liquid Smoke, we do a lot of jazz stuff. We have jazz twice a week. We have a guy named Luke Prude who plays every Wednesday night, kind of does like the singer-songwriter thing, plays a mixture of covers and originals. Anything from experimental jazz to some bluegrass stuff. Some other local bands like Colossal Head, Ghost Show, surf band called the Lava Men play here quite regularly. Actually on Thursdays we also have a DJ. I think Liquid Smoke is set apart in the fact that it's kind of a different vibe in here. It's a little more intimate, a little more comfortable with the sofas and couches and stuff. For the most part, it tends not to be as loud as some of the other venues. And I think just with the size of the room, you get a little bit different vibe in the band. It's amazing because Murfreesboro has a huge abundance of artists that, they want to throw up their stuff and they want people to see it, and it's been really nice that Liquid Smoke has been able to provide that service, and people really get into it. The art usually changes every month and a half or so. I think the next stuff that's coming up are a couple guys that do some charcoal drawings, another guy that does some photos. So yeah, if there's anybody out there that does art, come by and see me. If you got a unique idea, I'd love to hear it.
Liquid Smoke is famous for its friendly, laid-back environment. But just across the street, there is another historic, noteworthy establishment, Bluesboro.
Do a big night, it's great, and lots of people are here and they're having a good time, and you look around, the place looks great, the music sounds great, people are genuinely enjoying themselves and forgetting about who they are or where they came from, and leaving that part of their life outside of here and in here in a different kind of cocooned environment where they're able just to enjoy themselves is what I think the best part of my job.
You gotta play! Are you right?
Bands often ask me what kind of bands we look for here at the Bluesboro, and what we look for is we look for people, number one, that are entertainers. We had a great band here last week, and can I tell you this, they probably weren't the best band that you've ever heard, but the deal was they were able to entertain the audience. They played songs that are familiar to them, they played even their own original stuff. It was at least entertaining, so at the whole entire time they're on the stage, they're entertaining the people that were here.
Lining up a show at Liquid Smoke, it's a bunch of things. It's kind of like, I like to hear the music. I like to hear about a buzz around town about people. Having bands here in that way is a good way, like recommendations. I think the MySpace thing has really helped out a lot of bands as far as spreading their music. It's an easy way for them to send you an email and say, hey, check out my MySpace page. There's music, there's pictures. It kind of gives you a glimpse of how many fans they have by how many friends.
The second thing we look for is obviously the most important thing is are they going to partner with us and bring people with them to see themselves as well as my audience. So we bring our audience to the venue and we hope that they bring their audience as well.
While Murfreesboro continues to grow, these venues will continue to be the cultural influence for the music industry in the area. Years will pass, bands will form and break, but the music will always live on.